Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Reviews. I got 𝓑𝓮𝓻𝓭 with me, so you know what that means. Another beer from 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓂 Brew Co. Winter Warmer. Cool label, but doesn't really say anything about it. All we know is that it's 7% ABV and it's an ale with spices. I can't even make heads or tails of the canning code, so I poured it into the stout glass. I feel like I haven't used this in a while. And it's definitely not black. It's brown, which is pretty typical of most winter warmers. They tend to be on the brown side. It gets like kind of a large, kind of beige tan, but it's like soap suds, like really loose foam has mostly dissipated. So let's give this thing a smell here. Okay. I don't know what spices I'm getting, but I definitely get like a slightly smoky kind of phenolic thing. We got the same thing on the 𝓑𝓮𝓵𝓏 Christmas beer. It's definitely malty for sure. I'm not getting, like, oddly enough for 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓭, because they do like tons and tons of New England hazy IPAs. I don't get really any hops on here. I get like this kind of maybe, it's like I have a feeling like this is probably fermented with Belgian yeast. So it's, yeah, like I said, a little smoky, but like kind of in a good way. Like I don't mean like smoked malt in here. Like maybe a little raisiny or kind of dried fruits, but nothing citrusy, nothing juicy, nothing roasty, nothing chocolatey or toasty. Not rhyming here. So let's drink this beer. Cheers. Okay. Well, it tastes much better than it smells. And it's funny because I was saying on the nose, like all this stuff that's not in there. But I actually got, quite a lot of things in there that I didn't smell. I'm picking up on cinnamon for sure. Almost has like a carrot cake or a pumpkin kind of flavor to it. I did get a little bit of chocolate. This has like kind of like based on the color alone, brown ales tend to be like the base style for like anything that's just called a winter. I mean, you could use anything. You could use a goes as a winter warmer if you want, but a lot of American breweries use like a brown ale as the base brew and just throw spices in there and call it winter warmer. I have a feeling that's what they're going for on this one. There is a little bit of like a chocolate or kind of toasty malt note. Like again, kind of like in a brown ale. Brown ale, you get like a slight chocolate, slight toast, like the Snickers bar flavor, chocolate, peanuts, caramel. I would not call it a particularly sweet beer though. It's funny, this reminds me of the 𝓑𝓮𝓵𝓏 Christmas ale that Christine and I just reviewed last night for her channel, so check that out. I'll put a link somewhere. I think this has definitely more flavor than the 𝓑𝓮𝓵. It's funny because like that was 7.1. This is 7% ABV. It just goes to show like how much flavor can be accomplished just by not watering the beer down. The 𝓑𝓮𝓵, I have a feeling they probably just cut it with like sugar or something. And like to me, I have a feeling this is probably all malt. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there is sugar adjuncts in it or something. So I definitely get a little bit of cinnamon. It does not taste like a pumpkin beer though. It's either cinnamon or nutmeg. It does not taste like pumpkin pie. It just, I don't know. Like usually a winter warmer is like even much more spicy than this. The spices on this one are fairly low. Also, like this one for 7% ABV, I would expect like a medium full to straight up full body, and I would probably call this like medium tops, or maybe even, I don't know if I go as far as say medium light, but it feels a little watery. I think it's like poorly carbonated, and it's just kind of a dextrin thing. I mean, you saw the head fizzle away. That's not usually a good sign. I think there is like I said, Belgian, because I am picking up like a tiny little bit of banana on there, which is nice. Little bit of clove. But otherwise, I'm kind of disappointed in this one. It's not bad. It's just, this tastes like somebody's homebrew. If it was somebody's homebrew, I'd be impressed. But for, a real brewery, I feel like, come on, you can do better than this. This is definitely better than the Breckenridge, but it is far from one of the best winter warmers that I've had. So I give the Breckenridge, I think, a 6. This is like 6.5, maybe 7 if I'm being really generous. By the way, check me out on Instagram and Untapped, because I do change the review by half a star. So, and that's the whatever's on there. That is the official grade. What you see on here might not be what I actually end up giving it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go 6.5 for the Fat Orange Cat Winter Warmer. I'll save the label, but the beer is, it's okay. And it's also, as is the case with most Fat Orange Cat, it was really overpriced. It was like $6.49, $6.99 for one can. Although that's like basically what I'm paying on Tavor. So anyway, I am rambling as always. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.